Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about today's transfer news, and we're talking about two players, Malo Gusto and, of course, Enzo Fernandez. Before I continue, please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for daily Chelsea news. Guys, let's first of all talk about the 19-year-old right back from Lyon, the a French League One powerhouse. He's a right back, Malo Gusto, um, 19 years old. He's 5 feet 11, so he has size, he has pace, he has skill. He's what you would call a modern right back in that he can play inside, he can play outside, he can get up and down the field. He's almost, I mean, I wouldn't say he's a Reece James clone, but it's just about as good as it gets in terms of getting Reece James 2.0, which, as we all know, given Reece James injury history, it is prudent that Chelsea has to sign another right back to rotate with Reece James. So this is not necessarily bringing a second right back to sort of be a backup to Reece. This is more or less, hey Reece, we need you to sort of cut those minutes down so that you can last for the whole season and at least be there when we need you for those massive games. And so that's where Malo Gusto is going to come in handy to fill in those minutes that will then allow Reece to stay fit for the whole season. So it's more or less a 1-2 combo punch. Now, as you can imagine, Malo Gusto is the most highly rated young right back out of France. Like, he's highly rated, and in fact, Manchester United is begging. They want him to come to Old Trafford. I mean, they literally telling the young man not to be in a rush to sign any deal with Chelsea. They're saying, listen, Malo, wait, hold up, we gonna come, for you. But as it is, based on current reports, today, Malo Gusto has already agreed, has reached personal terms with Chelsea. He has agreed personal terms with Chelsea, and reportedly, Chelsea actually made an opening bid to Lyon for to buy Malo Gusto. However, our first bid was turned down. So, but it's understood that it's more or less an opening bid, to test the waters, to test the resolve of Lyon ownership, based on articles that I've read up. It appears that this player is valued somewhere in the 40 million euro or 40 million pound region, which is high. But hey, in this day and age, it's not really any crazy amount. Given the amount of money that Chelsea has paid for players since this past summer, and even this month as well. So let's keep an eye out on the Malo Gusto transfer reports, because this is a player that Chelsea is in dire need to assign. I mean, like, we need him bad, real bad. Then, guys, the other player is none other than Enzo Fernandez. I mean, this man needs no introduction. You all already know about Enzo I mean, on my channel, I know I've made at least three videos on surrounding the potential move of Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, and it seemed like everything was pretty much all but dead once Bowley made that sort of half half-assed 85 million euro bid for Enzo, knowing fully well that Enzo has a buyout clause of 120 million. Bowley made an 85 million, based on reports. The Chelsea bid was somewhere in the region of 85 million, which Benfica turned it down. However, based on at that point in time, every all parties pretty much went their separate ways. Uh, but it appears that Bowley's gonna try and make one last move before this window shuts down to see if he can get Enzo over to Chelsea. Guys, I don't know how this is gonna get done, but I mean it's gonna take a lot of money. I mean Enzo is a massive player and he's worth it. And Chelsea needs him so bad. We need Enzo so bad, it's just crazy. I mean, you all just saw what we saw the midfield that we had on display at Anfield just on Saturday, where we had 18-year-old Lewis Hall. God bless his heart. I mean, the kid tried his best, but he's just not really at the level that Chelsea needs him. I mean, he's a talented kid, 18 years old and all, but Lewis Hall is not at that level really to meet Chelsea ambitions, and definitely not in in central midfield. So we definitely have a real need for Enzo. We're hoping that something gets done. Again, the reports say that Topoli is pretty much back in on this Enzo deal, and going to try and see if he can get a deal happen. You know, and my guess, obviously, my guess is as good as yours. But my guess is that Ball is partly might be partly motivated by the concern based on the article today on FFP rules that are going to be adjusted beginning by summer of this year. So if those FFP rules change, that might make it even harder for Chelsea to even have any chance of getting Enzo in the summer. So while it's sort of the wild west in terms of FFP rules as of right now, it's time for a bet for Bowley and his crew to strike while the iron is still hot before FIFA and UEFA make those necessary changes to FFP rules and shut down the final loophole that has allowed Chelsea and Bowley to be signing all these massive players. Guys, how do y'all feel about today's news? Please comment below, like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. Take care. God bless y'all. Peace.